So I was sitting here today and I was trying to decide what did I want to record and release for my YouTube channel. Normally there's a little process that I go through. You know, I look at past videos and see what's doing well, what's doing bad, what did people enjoy, what did people hate. But I couldn't figure it out. Eventually, Komodo saw me struggling and he ended up joining my Discord call, and we just sat here and we talked about YouTube for a good 2.5 hours. And man, when I tell you this was a depressing call, whoo, we both left super demotivated. We talked each other down from a high point to the lowest point possible. So after the call, I sat here and I stared at my hands for a little bit like I'm doing right now for some reason. And I came up with the conclusion that I think we all just really miss old YouTube. And I know we're not the only people feeling that way. You guys tell me all the time that you miss old YouTube. YouTube was awesome back in the day. And I used to think, oh, y'all are just being nostalgic. You know, I used to think Cartoon Network was amazing back in the day, but if I watched it now, I'd probably be bored out of my mind. But I don't think it's a nostalgia thing. I think things have just changed too much. Now, real quick, I just want to get ahead of this super fast. Don't worry, nothing is changing. I'm not burnt out. I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm not taking a break or anything like that. Neither is Komodo. We're all good. But that aside, to understand what I'm talking about, we have to go back in the day, back before COVID was ever a thing. You see, back before COVID, me, Komodo, Spy, and I think even Brandon was still in the group. We could literally play any game we wanted to play. We could make any video we wanted to make. If we wanted to do Stormworks all together, we could do Stormworks all together and all our videos would do really well. If we wanted to switch over to Minecraft, we could do that and all our videos would do really well. We had games like Dead by Daylight going on. We had Brick Rigs going on. We had Gary's Mod Farming Simulator. We had The Long Drive. I was playing Hot Lava. Who's Your Daddy was popping off. It felt like we could literally play whatever we wanted. At the time, before COVID, my channel would sit comfortably around the 6 and 10 million views per month, which is a really good number. But then COVID hit and literally everything changed. When COVID hit, schools went on lockdown, people couldn't go to work. It was a terrible time, don't get me wrong, but for my channel, my YouTube channel, it shot up from like 6 to 7 million views a month up to like 35 million views per month. That's a lot of views, dude. And oh my goodness, everything either I, Komodo, Spycakes, or Brandon released was just gold. Okay, we were hitting big numbers, okay? Things were going wonderfully. Now, before anyone starts saying, Obi loves COVID, Obi loves COVID. No, I don't love COVID, okay? I liked what it did for the channel, or at least I thought I liked what it did for the channel. But no, I did not like COVID. I hated that everyone was stuck inside. So COVID happened, right? And my channel's exploding and I'm doing amazing and I'm feeling really good. The views are coming in, the money's coming in, and I'm like, okay, I've made it. Here we are. And then as you would expect, COVID ended. Phew, okay. And yes, all our channels did go down quite a bit after COVID ended. It makes sense. People could go back to school. They couldn't watch YouTube all day, so views would go down, right? But it's not just that the views went down, it's that things changed and fast. You see, we all realized that we couldn't just release whatever we wanted anymore. We still could, but something weird was going on with it. For example, before COVID and during COVID, if we all released a Stormworks collab, all our videos would get 100K. After COVID, if we all released a Stormworks, 3 of us would get 100K, and then the 4th person would get like 10K. And it seemed to be rotating in a very weird way. Sometimes I would be the one with a 10,000 view video, and then sometimes Komodo would be the one with the 10,000 views. Sometimes I would get 100K, and then Spycakes would be on the lower end, and it's like, what is going on? And it wasn't just Stormworks. It started to happen on every game. Gary's Mod, hide and seeks, right? Sometimes I would be 20K, or sometimes I'd be 200K, but if I got to 200K, one of my buddies would be down at the 20K. And if they got 200K, then I would probably be the one with the 20K. And it's like, huh? Like, what is going on? You see, Brandon, aka the Frustrated Gamer, he was the smallest of the group. So more often than not, he would be the one stuck with the very small video, while me, Spycakes, and Komodo are running to the bank with like 200,000 views, like cheering, and poor Brandon is stuck there like, guys, like, this sucks. Like I'm not moving forward at all. I'm stuck. Trust me, this is leading somewhere. I know what I'm talking about, I think. So eventually Brandon decided, you know what? Let me try a couple solo videos. Let me see if I can stand on my own 2 feet. And solo videos he did, and they started getting 100K, 200K views, and he started doing great again. And then he would come back to the group and be like, hey guys, my channel's looking really healthy again. Can I collab with you guys? And we're like, dude, yeah, get on in here, bro. Let's collab. And sure enough, his collab videos for the next week would all be like 5K, 7K, 10K. He might get lucky and hit like a 30 or 40K, but the majority were like really low numbers. And then he would go back to solo and he's back up to 100K, 200K. Eventually he ends up leaving the group to just do the solo videos, because why would he spend, 6 hours making a collab video for 10K views when he can spend half that amount of time making a video and make like 500,000 views? Like the choice was obvious, right? And I don't blame him in the slightest for doing that. Now, just to reiterate it one more time, don't panic. I'm not leaving the group. I'm not slowing down on collabs or anything like this. I know I haven't done a whole lot with Spy Cakes and Komodo, this month, but this is different. The new Wobbly Life Space update came out. It's mostly a single player experience, so we kind of all been focusing on that. That's coming to an end pretty soon though, and we're gonna have the collabs back on the channel in no time. I've been seeing a lot of where's Spy Cakes in the comment section. I know this is starting to spread. Yeah, don't worry guys, me and Spy Cakes still talk on Discord literally every single day. There's no fighting, no arguments. We're totally fine. We're just kind of doing our solo stuff right now, and we're gonna be back on the collabs in no time. But back to what I was saying is, I'm having the same problem Brandon was having, right? My Gary's mods with Spy Cakes and Komodo usually underperform pretty hard. And then when I go off and do my own thing, the video usually pops off. I'm hoping you guys can help me in the comment section. Maybe point me in the right direction. Do y'all like the collab videos, or do you prefer when it's just me? So here's a video that me, Spy, and Komodo made in Gary's mod. It was the Walton Files, right? Bond Rabbit and stuff like that. And it underperformed pretty hard, right? Only 23.8K views. Of course, Spy Cakes and Komodo's videos did wonderful. They got like 150K views. But, I'm having the same issue that Brandon had, where my videos would be 23K or something like that. Now, listen, I'm not an idiot, okay? Sometimes I just make really bad videos, and they're just gonna underperform because they're terrible videos. I don't really like to throw blame at the algorithm, okay? If I have a bad video, it's on me. I did the bad thing, and I just need to improve. But then I go off on my own, and I do a single player video, basically the same style and everything, and all of a sudden it's at 77K. So I'm like, wait, do I not need to improve then? Should I do more Gary's mod? Maybe people like Gary's mod, so I do another one, and the next one does even worse. It's at 17.4K, and I'm like, what is happening, dude? Now people don't like Gary's mod, so I'm like, maybe it was a fluke. Let me do another one, and that one gets 314,000 views, and I'm like, bro, what is happening? What do I do? What do you guys want me to do? So then I do another one, but this time with Spy Cakes and Komodo, and this one's at 16.8K, and it's like, what is happening? What do I do? My solo ones are doing pretty darn good, except for that Sonic one. That one doesn't count. Scratch that one. For the most part, my solo Gmods do really, really, really good, and they keep doing good over time. But when I bring Spy and Komodo into the mix, all of a sudden, they do really, really, really bad, and they don't really grow over time. Now, I know I'm just bringing up this right now, but this has been on my mind for the past 3-4 years or something like that. And I realized that I kind of cornered myself in a very weird niche on YouTube. And I really don't know how to say this, but, and I'm not calling you guys babies. Okay, please don't misunderstand me, but I think I'm a baby channel. Not that I make videos for babies, but my videos have to have a baby in it to do well. Who's your daddy with the baby? Those videos pull numbers, dude. My Gary's mod, when oh baby's in the videos, those videos pull numbers, dude. But when the baby's not in the video and it's Spy Cakes or Komodo instead, they're not doing too well. I literally only get views when there's a baby in my video. It's so weird. You probably noticed on the channel like 3 years ago, there was a big lack of Gmod videos that had oh baby in it, and there was a big lack of who's your daddy videos. And that's because I was trying to push the channel out of the baby zone, okay? I was doing a lot of simulators. Komodo was helping me with the simulator videos as well. If there was co-op, he was in every single one of them if he could be. We were trying so hard to push the channel away from being only babies. And what happened was the channel went down from the 30 million views a month during COVID. After COVID ended, it dropped to 20 million. When I tried to stop doing Oh Baby and Who's Your Daddy, it dropped down to 10 million. But I kept pushing. I was like, surely after like 2 years of this, something will change. Something will have to change. But the channel kept going deeper and deeper down. And actually, it went all the way down to 2 million views per month, which is still a good number. It's still very livable. It's still, I'm still very, very comfortable in that range. But it was a far cry from my 30 million view peak, which I knew I would never hit against unless we had like COVID 2.0 or something. And I don't want that to happen. So what did OB do? I was like, you know what? Fine. I give up. Simulators ain't working. Fine. Let's go back to the baby content. And sure enough, the channel skyrocketed back up to the 8 to 10 million view range, and everything was golden again, and the views were flowing, and everything looked great again. And then I went back to simulators. Dude. And then the channel went down from 10 million back to 4 million, creeping into 3 millions, getting pretty close to 2 millions again. And I'm panicking and I'm like, oh no, I'm going to be playing Who's Your Daddy and beep beep boop boop goo goo gaga man for the rest of my life. And don't get me wrong, I do not mind making Who's Your Daddy videos. I don't mind making, the Gmod with Oh Baby videos, but I do like to experience other things on YouTube sometimes. But it sucks when you try to experience those things and YouTube will flat out tell you. YouTube will straight up say, this video is a 10 out of 10, which means it was the worst video in your last 10 videos. And it will give you the numbers. 80% of your audience did not like this video. And it's like, oh, darn, my audience does not like this. Okay, well, I guess it's back to Gmod Oh Baby. And then you release a Gmod Oh Baby video and it's like, it's a 1 out of 10. YouTube's giving you glitter. Yeah, it'll glitter bomb your screen. And it'll be like, this video's getting 500% more views than your normal content. Keep going. And it's like, oh, okay, I guess. And I guess today, I'm just feeling a bit nostalgic. Back in the day, me and Spy Cakes would sneak off and we would play Y-Land. This was when Komodo was still, I don't even think Komodo was in the group back then. I can't remember exactly. Or maybe he was pretty new to the group. Anyways, me and Spy Cakes would sneak off and play Y-Lands and we would sail the seas, go to island to island, and both our videos would just be pulling numbers, and we were having a great time. We had our characters Splee and Blurp. We made merch for Splee and Blurp. I still have the shirt somewhere downstairs. We also used to do things like trail makers and scrap mechanic. But again, after COVID happened, they just stopped doing well. Like, it was weird. You guys mind if I turn off some of these lights? I'm kind of blinding myself here. There we go. Again, I just want to say one more time, I don't want anybody to panic, okay? The channel's doing wonderfully. It's always done good. Even when it's down in the 2 million view range, like, I never have a sense of dread. I never feel like it's going to die and that everything's over with, right? I don't know. That's a good amount of views. It really is. And I feel really proud, even at my lowest point of 2 million a month, I feel really proud that I'm even there. And now that Wobbly Life's come out and I went back to doing the Oh Baby videos, the channel's getting close to like 6 million again, and it's on the uprise to back to the 10 million views a month. Boy, it's a roller coaster over here, dude. I guess my biggest reason for this video is to just ask you guys, is the collab videos with Spy and Komodo maybe just too noisy? Maybe it's just too chaotic, too much noise pollution. Like, I don't know. When I watch, I have favorite creators that I watch that do like horror games and stuff like that. And I do find myself never watching their collab videos. I don't like their collab videos. I only like it when it's just them. I feel like the video's more focused. I feel like I can listen to it better and I can just kind of enjoy it more, right? But when there's like 3-4 people screaming in Discord, freaking out at the same time, it's so loud, it's so noisy. It's like, dude, I got a headache. Turn it off. But maybe that's just me. But I don't know, because the views on my channel tell me differently. So maybe that's the majority of people. I don't know. That's why I'm making this video. Maybe y'all can let me know. I think the takeaway from all of this is just mix it up, right? If I want to have a day where I'm guaranteed to get good views, do an Oh Baby video. Why not? Throw out a Who's Your Daddy now and again. And if you want to have a day where you're hanging out with the boys and you know that, okay, maybe this video ain't going to do as well as you hope, that's okay too, right? Not every day has to be some banger YouTube day, right? I just got to be happy. And I think having a nice balance of some of these videos are collabs and they're gonna do bad, versus some of these videos are solos and they're gonna do wonderful. Just mix it up. Have them all mixed up together. Yeah, YouTube's changed a lot, okay? And what does well on the channel has changed a lot as well. But my mentality has not changed a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing BeamNG. I'm gonna keep doing the Gary's Mod with my friends. I'm gonna keep playing Brick Rigs. Y'all, I got Brick Rigs coming back soon, okay? Me and Komodo tried to stop the train. It didn't go well. Just so you know, it didn't go well. It never does, but this one in particular did not go well. So yeah, just let me know down in the comments, which one do you prefer, the single player videos or the collab videos? And be honest, okay? Tell me the truth. You're not gonna hurt my feelings regardless. I'm almost 40 years old. Okay, you can't hurt my feelings. Just don't call me ugly, then my feelings might be hurt. And if you're old enough and you're looking for a little bit more spooky videos, check out Dark OB, my second channel. We just got done playing Little Nightmares 3. I'm played Reanimal. Me and Komodo are still grinding through Phasmophobia like twice a week. It's been a lot of fun over here. I don't really know how to wrap this video up. I feel like it started off kind of sad. It got sadder. It got happy at some point. I'm pretty sure it was happy at some point. It got sad again, I think. I don't even think I'm sad. Yeah, I'm just gonna wrap up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed whatever this was, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.